Hello, everybody. Hello, Huntington. Hello, rest of Texas, and those listening around wherever you're at. Hey, this is Steve Wolfpack. I'm coming here today. Going to make another seminar 3. It's going to be quick and easy, but it's going to make you some money today. Now, let's get some parameters out of the way. If you do not want to listen to a presentation in the last 30 minutes to show you how to make money, and it's difficult for you to watch me on video, and you cannot bear it, then go ahead and turn it off right now. If you just hate the side of me and you don't want to listen to an opportunity, then go ahead and turn it off right now. Please tell me you hate my shirt, you hate my glasses, you hate my beard, you hate my hat, anything, but do not tell me that you don't want to make money in your business. So if you still think that you don't want to listen to this, then you know what, turn it off, and someone will listen and start making some money. So here we go. I'm going to give you 2 words. And these 2 words, it's going to either upset you, or it's going to be, I don't know what I'm looking for. Not interesting at first. So give me the few minutes here, and let me explain to you how it works for you, because it's actually perfect for you, especially for people in Huntington and small business across Southeast Texas. I'm going to say the 2 words and listen. 1 word, it's 2 words. It's called eBay. Now, how is that important? Why is that something I would even want to mention? I heard in the crowd right now, I'm not even here, but I hear you, that's on a computer. I don't want to mess with that. It takes too much time. It takes, I don't know no computers. I don't know all that or whatever. Okay, great. Get all the obstacles out of your way that you want to say, that you believe that that's not going to work for you, and you're not willing to take the time to do it. So once you get all those obstacles out of the way, let me just start knocking down a few. eBay allows you, a small business owner, to create your own market. Yes, I said it. Let's say it again. Create your own market. In other words, you're not just relying on people that hear about you from your advertisement to walk in off of the street to determine your profit margin every month, or non-profit margin every month. This tool can be utilized to attract business to you and your wares, and you really don't even have to open your own business. That's just extra. So how can eBay work for us, and how is it different, and how can you use it to make money for your business? Here we go. 1, like I said, you create your own e-commerce. How do you do that? Well, you take an item that's on your shelf that's not moving, or whatever you wish to sell that day. You go and get you a camera. You go take a picture of it. Put it on a towel. Put it on a clean towel. Put it on a clean towel. Take a picture. You're going to post it on eBay. Now, well, it's not free. I don't want to do anything. Look, okay, it costs you very little when you look at the bottom line. However, since it's steel that you don't want to pay for, guess what? Roll that price into your asking price on your product. They pay for shipping and handling. Okay, and then they're going to pay for the fees for you to run ads on eBay. Okay, so what you do is you take a picture of that item, you post it on eBay, and then you put on there, and you put that you're going to sell it for however long you want to, but let's take a week, for example. Okay, so you're going to open up the bidding on Monday on this item that costs $50. Okay, you post it on eBay. It's there for a week. The bidding starts at such and such time, pretty much when you post it, and ends at a certain time. So you set up the times, you set up the price, set the price, you set the times, and you just sit back and watch. $50 is what you want for this product. Okay. So people will start bidding on this product. Why? Why is everybody attracted to eBay? Because eBay is known for getting good deals, for getting items that you don't get every day or off the street at the Walmart or the Lowe's or whatever else you're competing with. Your competition, you're actually getting your wares personally to these individuals to take a look at and see. Take different angles if you want to, or whatever to help you sell it. Anyway, you just created your own market because you have just posted an item on sale, and it's reaching not only Southeast Texas, but it's reaching the entire United States. Now, that is the way that you start your e-commerce. You're going national now, okay? Because not only are people buying your stuff locally, but they're being able to purchase it nationally, okay? So, time and bid. Now, where this is important too is because you set the price originally, which is $50, okay? Someone comes in and bids 51, okay? Let's go to the psychological factor. Everybody out there that's sitting in your chair right now, I don't care if you go to Vegas or you go to bingo, everybody hates to lose, okay? So somebody bids $51. Okay, great. Guess what? You're not setting the price any longer. You've got what you want. You've got your margin covered, but someone with 51, guess what? Hey, now we're doing something. Now we're making extra money. So now, Joe Smuckatelli from over here in Broadus, Susie over here, okay, up in Dallas, and you got Jerry over here. Jerry Wayne's over in Louisiana. Well, they're all wanting the same item, but they're starting to bid against each other. Now, okay, he'll pay 51. I'll pay 52. You never been to an auction? You know, I always lose because I'm always the guy that has his hand up when I'm not supposed to have my hand up. But anyway, they bid against each other. And why? Because people hate to lose. Okay. Pretty soon they're not interested in the product anymore. They're just winning. They're just wanting to win they just want to win the auction. But for you, that's more money. That's more profit margin. So like I said before, you sit at your own e-commerce market that's on something that you can actually determine the price of what you're actually selling. Very rare do you get to choose prices on what you have when it comes from a vendor, because of the fact is that you had to pay so much for it, and you're in competition with larger chains and larger stores. They set the market, you just try to match it. You can't make a profit by offering $5 cheaper than they do, because Walmart can go cheaper than that. So get them out of the loop. Cut them out. Make your own market. Your own specially shop market. This was one that will this particular type of strategy will work better for trade days, for bending willows up here, for I think it's the man jump, or the store that's open. But any store that you can actually ship your product. I know people who have, I know now that you can actually order on the eBay a whole full turkey dinner. No, that's kind of out of control, isn't it? So anyway, you got your ad up there. You're getting all these bids from everybody else, and it comes down to a week period of time. This is when the crunch time is over. How bad did they really want it? They got 24 hours. It even will show them down on eBay how much, because they can put it on their favorites list, and they can actually look and see where the bidding is today on your product. But it can't go down. It's going to go up. They'll look at that and say, oh man, people want $60 for it now. Let me get on there at 61 and see if I can get that at 61. So in other words, you're creating your market. I'm going to say it one more time, and I'll probably shoot myself if you throw a rock at me. But anyway, one of the few things that you can actually control on your products. Now, how this is also going to help you out is because that you're able to track where you're shipping your items. Number one is that, okay, if I look at my spreadsheet of all my items, and all you got to do is go over and print them off of eBay. They do the accounting for you. You can look and see, okay, well, you know what? I shipped a bunch of my stuff over here to Broadus. Matter of fact, 30% of the stuff that I sold last month of these items went to Broadus. Guess where you're getting ready to advertise next? Okay. And I'll give you 2 weeks. You're going to shoot an ad out there, probably by your Facebook, if you've been marketing it like I told you. Send it out on Facebook that you're actually going to be doing business and products. And if you're from Broadus, enter a special code or enter some kind of word that you come up with that says, you know, you get a special deal. You'll get 10% off. Okay. That attracts them right there to your site. I guarantee you by the second week, here's what's going to happen. One of those markets, those specialty markets, or one of those specialty merchants are going to call you and say, hey, dude, can you sell those to me in bulk? Sure. How many of them do you want? I was thinking about 20. How much will that cost me? Okay, there's a negotiation begins right now. Here you are, start selling it, because it's the easiest sell in the world. People are calling you for your product. You ain't having a cold call them. I tell you what, I'll let you have 20 at $45. There you go. Here we go on the sales. Oh man, that's kind of steep. People say they're only buying for 50, 55, maybe 60, and you're going to sell 20 of them to me for 45. Yeah. Now, what you want to do is you want to create a sense of urgency. A lot of people from Southeast Texas feel that it's rude if you're trying to sell your product. Well, it's not. I mean, because once you start thinking about it, you've got to buy rations for Sally. You got to buy Jiminy. He's got to have new cleats for football, or he's got to pay the $80 to play, or you got to get him back and forth to practice, and he's got to get something to eat along the way. And then Sally, she's got braces, or she wants a new dress, or things the females want, which I don't know, but I know it costs a lot more money to outfit a girl than it does a boy. And then you got mama to make happy too. So there you are. So if those three things don't motivate you to sell your product, I don't know what will. And I guarantee you, if the money ain't rolling in, you'll get motivation there, because put it this way, telling your family no sometimes is just not the most popular place to be. So you need to develop that attitude when you sell. Okay, sir, you know what? You want 20 45? Well, you know what? 20 45, no, sir, I'm not going to be able to do that. How about I do this? You know what? Here's what I can do for you. Let me give you 25, or maybe even 30. Let me give you 25 at 45, okay, a piece, and we'll call it a deal. How do you want to pay for that? Cash, credit card, or you want to write me a check? You just close him right there. Now, in the middle of that sales right there, do me a favor, and it's the hardest thing to do, and it's the hardest thing for me to learn, and shut up. Don't say a word, okay? You've just offered him what you're going to do for him today. Now, it's up to him to make a decision. But now, I should have put this in my pitch too to show you how. But anyway, it's like, I'll give you 25 at 45. They got to move him today. Yes, no, not a maybe. How you going to pay for it? Check, credit card, cash. Then shut up. Don't say nothing. Because I guarantee you the next person who talks on that phone just got sold. Because here's what's going to happen. He's going to come back and he's going to say something, and I don't care what he says. He may have stumped his toe or something, but once he says, he's going to start asking you buying questions. Okay, here we go. Here's the buying questions. Well, it's 45 low, you can go. Yes, you're on this particular stock right now, the ones I've got in. I can give you 25 for 45, and hey, maybe I can make it up to you in a better deal. How do you want to pay for, how do you want to handle this? Cash, credit card, or check? Well, what if I give you, sir, you know what, I hate to tell you this, but this is the lowest I can go. 25 for 45. It's here right now. I can have it shipped to you here, and you'll have it by Thursday before the weekend. It'll be on your shelf, and you'll start making money off of it. Start Friday morning. Go ahead and advertise for them. Do you want to have them in? How would you like to pay for that? I can ship them out by close of business. I'm having shipped to you by close of business. Well, okay, yeah, okay, but you promised me you can do better on the next deal. You know what? If you make a purchase with me today, I'll remember you on the next deal, because guess what? I want to see you make money too. How would you like to pay for that? Close it. How would you like to pay for that? Once you got that, that's it. But don't take well, maybe, well, I don't know. No, it's either yes, no, not a maybe. And here's the reason why I'm saying that. It's not being pushy. The fact is that, you know what, you could actually be answering another telephone call with people that are actually going to give you 25 for 50. You don't know that. So for $50 a piece, they'll want 25. So in other words, sir, I don't have time. This is not where you call. Sir, this is not the place where you call to bicker and try to negotiate price. This is my market. I set the price. Would you like to have it or not? Yes, no, not a maybe. Okay, so it's pushy to you. I don't know. It's making money for me. I'll deal with it. It ain't personal, man. It's business. Okay, and your family operates off of business. You putting food on the table. It depends on how much food you put on the table. If you can get croissants or not to go with your beans and rice. It depends on you how much your sales day was that, how good your sales week was that week. It's all supply and demand. So that mind frame needs to kind of change as well, because you're in the business to sell. You're not really in the business to welcome people in and say hi, look at my wares, and just walk out. No, that ain't making me no money. I'm gonna last about maybe 2 years if we keep doing it. So if you analyze your market, you know you got a big following and broadness. Plus the fact is that you can actually look through and you can see and you can actually determine about how much profit margin you're going to make off of your eBay product. Okay, so it starts slow. You made $2,000 this month off of eBay. That's $2,000 you didn't have. That means it's working. You just got to figure out a better way to work it. When I only get $2,000 for it, it wasn't worth time and effort. How can I change that to make it go from 2,000 to 5,000, 2,000 to 10,000? What am I doing wrong? I could help you out on wolfpackstrategy.com, but that's up to you, because you can do it by yourself. It's just a lot of headache, and then it's like, you know what, you got to start. And the best way knows, and everybody knows in business, you know what, you make a mistake, you don't want to make that no more. So I'm here to tell you how ways you can not make as many mistakes. I mean, we're going to make some, but it ain't going to be detrimental to our business. So now we can actually determine on a monthly basis of how much we're going to make a month just generated off of eBay sales. Now, we have to consider also how much time and effort did you put into it. Well, okay, where do we get that time? Because we're busy. We've got to open for business. We got things we got to do. We got, you know, schedules we got to make. We've got things. We got accounting. We got so many. You got so many things as a small business owner to do. When am I going to find time to do that? Well, you got to set yourself a time. Two hours every other day is what I would post it on eBay. Always have something on eBay that you're posting and somebody's bidding on. Always. Because it's come up to 55, if someone bids $50, guess what? Drop it down to 45. This is also a tool where you can actually determine what this product is worth and how much money it can make for you, even in your own store. Somebody walks in off the street and says, "Man, $50, man, you know, sir, I understand." You know, I said, but you know, I'll obviously, sir, I understand. You don't have the money, that's fine, but I can sell these on eBay all day at $50. Tell you what I'll do for you today. I said, if you'll pick out 2 of them, I'll sell you 2 for $45. How would you like to pay for that? I'll help you carry it up to the counter. Did you notice everything that I do is always closing the deal? I'm always asking for the deal. It's one of the major mistakes that we make when we try to sell something, and that is that we don't ask for the deal. We do a great job doing everything else, but we get to know the person, we get to know what they're looking for, we get to know what they're not looking for, we get to know what price range, we get to know all that just by asking questions. But at the close, after all learning it and everything, and we get them to the right place where they want to be, we forget to ask for the deal. The best way to close is, like I said, for me, how would you like to pay for that? Cash, credit card? Or you want to write a check? Some of you guys won't take cash. I don't blame you. Some don't take checks. I understand too. But anyway, that's just an example of how I would do it. Because you send me a cashier's check. You could send me a cashier's check worth, you know, I'll take it. You know, don't write me no personal check, because I ain't going to be running out looking for you. The people I know, if they come looking for you, it's going to cost you more than $50. So now you've just increased your business on e-commerce, and you actually have more people that you can deal with. Why is that important? Everybody knows the more people you get in the store, the more people you talk to, the more people you get to sell during a day, it changes. Your chances increase of selling the product, selling that product today. How this actually figures in with it, we got the best places. You got these specialty stores like Trade Days, Bending Willows up there, but this could be used to anything in your business. If you're a mechanic and you're taking away parts and you take away a used part, guess what? You can put that on eBay and sell that as well. Why is that important? When it's a used part, I ain't gonna get much for it. Well, I don't care, because the fact is, how many people out there on eBay are looking for that part and they can't find it in their area? Now you just set it. Now you just set a market on eBay. Now, for the time that you have to spend on that, how much time do you actually have to spend on this? Well, that depends on how much money do you actually want to make off of it. You can't just post one item and say, "Yep, it works. I made $25 a day." But I don't know about you, but if I'm in business, if I make 25 a day, I want to make 50 tomorrow, and I want to start finding out, hey, I got people. This is a hot lead. I got people buying stuff off of eBay. Just got to get it right, get it advertised right, get it described right, and everybody's like, know what they're getting for, and hell, I'm going to make money because you've got your own market. Everybody can figure out how they can work their business into an eBay sale, and they're doing the marketing for you. You're not going out and spending a lot of money on an ad that you don't know how many people it's going to reach, because they let you choose it for you. It's where you're selling, art, knickknacks. They have lists of things where you can list it underneath. So in other words, where would you like for us to place your product? It's kind of like using the classified ads only on a really bigger market. If people are calling on your classified ads because they're reading the paper, guess what? How many people do you think are actually on eBay? There are people right today that are self-employed, and all they do in their retired years is sell their stuff on eBay. I have a friend of mine who's a veteran as well as myself. He can't get around what I was 100% to say, but however, what he does is that he sets up his own business. He'd invest in old-time history items or battle items or in the history department. He lets them sell on eBay. He gets his granddaughter to put that on for him. So when they're having bonding time, she comes over and she looks at all the stuff, and then she gets to learn history from that she's actually putting on and selling. Matter of fact, I talked to him the other day, and he said, "Man, she's my best salesperson." He said she never talks to nobody. So that's the best kind, because I know selling to customers is it's an art, and it's very hard because, like I said, we come away with the way that they're being pushy salesmen. Basically, they're just trying to make a living. He was rude. Well, guess what? On eBay, you're not rude. All you're doing is setting the price, and they can't even blame the price on you because you know what? It's at 60, man. I started at 50. I'm not the one making I ain't the one making up the price. You move yourself in that situation. So now you've done created business. There are people that are actually calling you. Now, I don't know about you, but one of the rules of thumb is that people are calling in asking about your product or asking about the products that you sell. Okay? That is somebody walking to you that is begging for you to sell them something. You just got to get over the obstacles. Every person who's going to try to buy, everybody that buys something is going to have some kind of obstacles. Well, and I bought a chicken from down at the Mexican restaurant. You know why I did that as a joke? Because my wife told me one day, she said, "I'd like to have some chicken." So I stopped by and I got her a chicken. I said, "Here, ain't I providing for you, honey?" It was some way to actually be funny with my wife and be funny for me. So it's conversation piece. People come over and say, "Oh, you got a chicken for her?" I said, "Well, my wife wanted chicken, so I got her chicken." I said, "You ain't got to feed it neither." Drives the dogs crazy. Funny in hell to watch. But anyway, you should be trying to sell them on everything. And if somebody's coming to you, picking up the phone and calling you or inquiring about your product, you should do the best you can and give them the best sales pitch possible. You know, if we're ready to go, and hey, run it by me, willpack.com. I can think. One of my bosses once told me you can sell ice cream to Eskimos. I learned how to do that. So, what we've learned today is you create your own market. Number two is how to do that. Number three is that how much profit that you can actually make. You have a way of tracking this product to actually how long you can actually even track how long it takes for you to sell that product. So in other words, when you're doing your business, and you know what, well, how about 20 of those when I advertise on eBay, not even talking about people walking in my store, but if I advertise on eBay last month, I sold 20 of them. So I can expect when I do my inventory, it's not that hard because I got 20 of them last week. I'm going to move at least 50 of them this time. So guess what? May I go back and order so much. But it'll give you a better price or give you a better idea of the price that you should be buying this product from, wherever you're getting it from. My father, for example, he has, and I haven't approached him with this because, a couple of reasons. Number one is he's an old gentleman, but he makes, and I don't know if you guys knows my dad or not, but his works there are there at trade days, and also with the Bending Willows, sells it on consignment. But he does it all by hand. Well, that's rare to find. I mean, there's not too many people that do it by hand nowadays. They got a stencil or they got something, but he makes pictures, and one of them are up here. I got the one right behind my head over here. It's of an Indian squaw, and he does it all by hand. I haven't promoted him with eBay because the fact is he's an older gentleman. He loves doing it. He loves being in a shop. He loves doing it. However, the fact is that, you know what? I don't know how much business he really wants. He wants to stay busy, but he don't want to get that busy. So the idea for my dad that I'll pass by him and say, okay, look, you know what? You make one, put it on eBay, sell one. Make one, sell one. Make one, sell one. He's got kind of an inventory that he has now. If why is it doing sitting on your shelf? Put it on eBay. See if you can sell it. Put it everywhere in front of people where you can sell it. This enhances you going to actually to events that sponsor this, flea markets and things of this nature, but also it's another way for you to sell your product. I know it sounds stupid, I don't mean to be facetious, but the fact is that more people are going to buy your product or know about your product is the more people who actually sees it. That's why these flea markets, these sales, these little bazaars, these little things that go on for people to apply their wares, show up. Bring some example of your work. Okay, well, people didn't buy it here. Well, you know what? They got a card. They got a name and number to call because they never know when they're walking. I saw one of them. Where did I see it? Oh, yeah, I got that guy's business card. Let me give him a call. Marketing is nonstop. You market every day. Sell every day. The way I learned how to trade, and my philosophy is from a gentleman called Dennis Black. He was probably one of the best salesmen in Southern California at the time. He's not no Tony Robbins. He's there to teach individuals, those like myself, who are account executives for big companies, how to sell and actually how to sell consistently. I'm not bragging. If I can do it, it ain't bragging. I did it. And it was all by utilizing this sales approach. Learning how to listen and learning to steer the customer right where they want to go. Because once you went through all their obstacles and you have actually had answers to all those obstacles, you've led him right where you need to go. What are you missing? What do you need to do? Close the deal. Now, that's one of the things that he brought up, and it's a big deal in sales. ABC, always be closing. I try that crap on my wife all the time. I do it all the time. I sell my wife every day. She don't even know I'm selling her. Now she's getting no eyes to it because, you know, you used to be a salesman. I'm getting on you. You had something you did before your Marine Corps career, your Army career, didn't you? Yeah, well, I was pretty good at it. I'll teach you how it will affect strategy. I'm not playing good or not. It doesn't matter to me. If you want to make money, it's simple. If you want to make money, you want to attract more people to your customers. If you want to create a bigger customer base, if you want to go from surviving to being profitable, I can show you. If you're not interested, just turn it off. Don't even watch this again. Please just tell me you don't like my suit, you don't like my presentation, you don't like all this. Please don't tell me that you don't like this idea because it works. You can't argue with bottom lines, people. You can't argue with the fact is I hate that son bitch, but guess what? He made me $5,000 this month. Just by listening to him. Can't beat that. So try eBay, play with it. Take one item out of your store, take some time, take it, put it on eBay, and watch its progress. If it's not moving, it's not becomes a fact is that people are not seeing it. If you're doing something else, if I got it on there for too high, should I lower the start of the bidding price? What am I not doing to make people pay attention to this product? Because I guarantee you, your market base just went from Angelina County all the way across the United States and beyond. You can actually go sell international. Believe that. People in Canada are still be interested in something you're selling. Believe it or not. Your success is not defined just by 2,000 people or the people that run by here on Highway 69. Your success is determined how you market your product, how you get it out in front of people, and how you actually learn how to sell it to the people. Learn to sell your wares to people, and good points, bad points, and every obstacle that they have an answer for. If you have to say, I don't know I don't know, but you know what? I'll find out for you. Or let me find that out for you right now. But I'll find that out for you right now. Then we get that answer. Hey, how are you gonna pay for this crash? While we're here, why don't we go up there and look it up? And guess what? I can have it by the register. You can pay for it. How do you want to do that? Crash. Now, not yet. You're not ready to close yet because you give them the answer. Boom. Yeah, I was right. That's what I told you. How'd you like to pay for that? You already got it up here. Because ultimately, people want to buy your product. Here in Huntington, around, they want to actually shop at home. They want to be able to go in and say, you know what? I'm going to this place. I get a good fair price. No bullshit. Just come out and say, look, this is what it's worth. This is what I'm selling it for. And if you don't want it, okay, that's fine. And nothing personal, but this is business because I can sell 20 of them on eBay at $50. So if you think that's too high, I'm sorry. But there's a lot of people that would disagree with you, and that's who I'm selling to. Well, you know, I'm 25, you know, I'm 45, what? I said, okay, well, here's what you do. I'll give you two of them. I'll give them two of them for $47.99, okay? You got to take it out the store and they've got to pay for it right now. And don't tell your friends. They always get them because you don't tell your friends because you know exactly when they walk out that door, this is Huntington, for God's sake, Southeast County. You know what? I got this. He got a deal at $47.99 over here. That's what he's giving for me. He cut me a special deal because you want to feel special. He cut me a special deal because he knows I took time to talk to him. Yeah, we're buds now. I'm going to go to him all the time just to see if he can give me a better price or what price he can give me because I know whenever I go in there, he's going to give me a good price. Just being honest. Doing the best you can, what you got. So, wolfsackstrategy.com, I can help you out. Those of you don't want to listen to that, that's okay because check my page out anyway because there's some market parameters that are coming out right now that everybody wants to pay attention to. I predicted a couple of weeks ago that interest rates were going to dry up or going to go up at least 25 basis points based on the market, and we're actually in a stagnant market. Fed came out yesterday and they're saying, well, you know what, if we do that, we're kind of worried about inflation. So it's going to get raised, but it's going to be raised, and like I said before, it's going to be raised slowly instead of just all at one impact. Their goal is going to get to be at 1 basis points for the whole year of 2018 to generate the economy. However, the fact is that we got a huge tax rate cut coming up that's going to affect our economy. We're still bickering over health care. We're still bickering over things that we're waiting on. It's time. They're not for sure if how far they want to raise that market because all the market's going to be affected by these decisions as they make. How is it hurting you, the customer, or the merchant? But because of the fact that they can't make what the price is going to be on interest rates, that doesn't affect me. I don't have anything with it. Yes, sir, it does, because the fact is that if people are interested in how much they're going to have to pay for other items because their interest rate's going to go up, then they falsely in their mind think, well, I got to cut back. I can't really spend frivolously this month because I don't know the answer. So as long as they drag this out, the longer it's going to affect you because it tightens people's wallet, as if they're not tightened already enough during the holidays. Now, I know the holidays, a lot of people take off, a lot of just kind of shut their business because they want to enjoy their family, and that's great. I love that part about it. I'm glad that you can do that. A lot of people can't do that. They need to have their doors open, at least have some kind of cash flow coming in. But I will challenge you at the first of the month, do your research from now to the first of the month. If you need help, want to go some research, want to crunch some numbers, wolfpackstrategy.com. We'll go over the numbers, and like I said, if I don't know, I can find out for you right there in about 5 minutes. We'll get the answers. We'll get the answers. Then we'll get the questions you asked answered, and we'll do a little research to see if it's true or not. That's what we do. What I do. My days of selling are still every day. I still sell everything to everybody because you know what? I'm just trained that way. That's my mind. It works. I'm selling. If I'm going to offer a product, whatever I've got it, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to find out a way to do it. That's a sales mentality. I'm not saying you have to be that 100% of the time, but I know whenever I go to my work and I open my doors, that's my job. I'm here to sell people stuff. I'm here, I'm here to give you a good price on my product. I'm gonna let you know it. I'm gonna let you know that I know that you want it, but you're just trying to bicker me down on the price, just so you can say you got a good deal. That's bragging rights when you go out. I know that. Am I going to give in? No, because the fact is that, well, you know what? Look, I got to feed my family, and you know what? Making these kind of deals cannot continue because I'm not making a profit. But when I can get a better deal and I get it from the warehouse, guess what? I will be the first one. I'll be the first one to call you. I'll advertise it. So, hope we've learned something here today. I'm trying to keep it short. However, create your own market. If you have any questions on how to do that, you have questions about eBay, eBay is right there for you to look up. See how it can benefit your business. Then once you get involved in eBay, Katie bars the door, because guess what? eBay is just one type of e-commerce that you can get involved in, and it don't cost you no money, or it will pay for itself. That's what most of you, when you advertise, you go into it. I don't know if it's going to make me a lot of money, but at least if it sells itself, if I get enough customers in there to pay for the advertising, I broke even. Imagine, think, I'm going to break even. I know I'm going to break even. It's just how much more profit I'm going to make just by taking that one picture, posting it on eBay, and somebody else fight for the price. Too easy, right? All right, Wolfpack Strategy. Hit me up. Also on Huntington TX Facts and Proof. Would be one of the many there that hate me there. But guess what? The way I look at it this way, at least I got them talking and making them thinking. I like to make people think, and I like to make you money. So let's go ahead and get started. I'd love to see you guys on eBay. When you do, hit me up that you've got something on eBay, the businesses that I'm supporting and actually promoting. Hit me up. I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna share it with my friends. Because maybe they might be looking for just what you have and you don't know it. Sometimes they want what you have and they don't even know it. They just ain't ever seen it. I know, I can go on forever. Anyway, wolfpackstrategy.com. Hope you guys have a great day. It's Friday. Let's make some money today. If you are on work, if your doors are open, I hope you're making. If you're not making money today and you're sitting in your shop and it's open, you should be thinking about how I can make some. You should be thinking outside the box and figuring out how can I make some. How can I make my place better today than it was yesterday? Simple as that. Not rocket scientist. Wolfpack, I'm out.